welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Blue Hens will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Minnesota's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
To the air on first down. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. So now it's second and long.
Out of bounds at the 42. Brings up
looking to fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. That's caught. It's Levy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Delaware!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Levy. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Levy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hooks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Good right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gets it to him on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's a draw. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights, good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lester. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hooks. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Blue Hens! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the lone running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Blue Hens line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Louisville. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Delaware! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. On to attempt to try. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now they've moved it just inside the 40, 1st and 10 from the 39. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Dead center perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Now on the counter. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Creates a little room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for 1st down.
Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to the run. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Levy. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Levy. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. He'll do it himself. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Fitted in the window for the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Arizona State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And they can't make the connection. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. The give to the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quick strike complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. On the move at the 30. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. The Blue Hens are threatening in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's got it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Fires and picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.